Hi, Jose. Thank you for letting me interview you today. I wanted to hear your thoughts on the Right Sleep program that we did with your vitamin D. So tell me what your life was like for years before you came to start this Right Sleep program. Like, what was your sleep like before?
Well, I have insomnia, and I had it. It kept getting very severe, and that lasted all the way up to about a year and a half until I started this program. Previous to that, I would wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I would go to bed about, I would say, 10, 11 in the night time, and I would not get a deep sleep. And since I've been in the program, I have deep sleep, and I sleep for 6, 7, 8 hours. So it has been a life change event. Really, really, really. And what's so wonderful about it is that it's only vitamins, nothing else. When I had the insomnia, I was seeing a neurologist, and he used to give me sleeping pills, and those were okay. I only took them in extreme situations, did not take them every day. Again, only extreme situations. But once I came off of them, like a week later, I would not be able to sleep for about, in one case, 30 hours, in another case, 36 hours.
Straight?
Straight. Yes.
Once coming off of the pill? Like your body was used to it, so you couldn't stop taking it, is what you mean?
Well, I only took it, in those 2 events, I only took it for a week. So I started Sunday. I got off of them on Thursday. Being that Friday, obviously I didn't have to go to work on Saturday. But anyway, yes, I did. I took them, and it was terrible. And so I only took those pills in worst case scenario.
Okay.
Like I said, starting in January of 2021, it was a life change. I mean, with the vitamin D, the B12, and the multivitamin, that's something that the multivitamin I was taking on a daily basis. So just to take these other 2 vitamins, like I said, incredible.
Some questions: when you would go to bed at 10 or 11, would you fall asleep at 10? Because that's pretty good. Or would you lie there for a long time until you fell asleep?
No, I'm glad you asked that question. I will fall asleep normal way, whatever it is, within 5-10 minutes. However, I will wake up around 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I did not go into that deep sleep.
Okay. And what made you go to the neurologist in the first place? Did you only see one neurologist, or did you go to more than one?
I went just to one.
Okay. Did you try different sleeping pills or just one sleeping pill?
I tried different sleeping pills, but they were the same.
Okay. And you did have sleep apnea, so you were using a CPAP at the time as well?
Yes, I'm still do that up to this day. I still use the
CPAP.
The CPAP machine, yes.
Okay. And what did you think when I told you all of this? Did you think this was crazy? Didn't you think that Dr. Gomanek might be a quack, and you looked up quack online? Tell us how much research you did before you decided to give this a go, because I thought that was excellent.
Yes, I did look up the doctor, and then, to see if if it's a quote quack. But no, she's very much mainstream. And that was a good thing. And then I saw the videos on YouTube. She's talking about
the microbiome and
yes, and the sleep and
the insomnia.
And all these wonderful things. So I figured. Plus, the other thing I thought when you talked to me about it was that I thought I had to take medicine, but when you said vitamins, I figured, oh, okay. The one thing that concerned me was the high dose, like 15,000 units a day or 10,000, But I have settled on 5,000 units a day, and that's at least for me, that's doing the trick.
Wonderful. So we started with a higher dose to get your D where it needed to be, and then we had to taper down.
Yes.
Did you notice before the program you would get up to pee at night? Or never?
No.
Didn't have to do that?
Yeah, that was never a problem.
Okay. And remember, as your D was going up, you would fall asleep at all times of day because you just couldn't believe how much you'd just sleep on the couch all day. Every time you just could not believe how much you could sleep. Remember how you told me that?
Yes. I was able, like, especially on Saturdays, because I was working them since December, being retired. But previous to that, I was falling asleep all over the place. Which was something which did not happen before. So yes, I will fall asleep, especially in the afternoon. Like to take a nap of some sort. But I will be watching TV or reading, and sleep will come over.
Does that still happen now that you've been doing this for about a year?
It does to some extent. If I want to take a nap, I actually just grab a little pillow while watching TV.
And that doesn't keep you from falling asleep at night like it used to?
Yes.
You're fine falling asleep?
Oh, yes. And I will sleep right now. I'm still going to bed between 10 and 11 or so. And I will sleep into, 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do. Sleep from 10 to 6. Then when your circadian rhythm is now working. And you're catching up on all those years of poor sleep. How do you feel when you wake up in the morning now compared to before? Like when you have the insomnia, did you still feel tired when you woke up in the morning?
Yes.
And now how does it feel different?
It's wonderful. I feel every day that I get that deep sleep. I don't wake up in the middle of the night.
So even using your CPAP for so many years, you'd still wake up tired because the CPAP was helping your airway, but your sleep switches weren't working because your D was so low.
Correct.
And how long did it take us to get your D where it needed to be? I don't really remember, do you?
Not really. I think, I went through that 90-day program with the different B vitamins and what have you, and taking the D. But I think it was about within a month or 2 months. I think it was.
Yeah, it did it pretty quick, which is pretty great for an old man like you. And what about the fact that you trusted your dentist for so many years? Since I first started practice, you knew I would not steer you wrong. That had a little help, didn't it?
Oh, that had a tremendous help.
Good.
Because I know that you are very straight and narrow, as you would say. Another word, I know that you would have done a lot of research into this situation, and it would not, that the person would not be a quack, and that it was a mainstream.
Yeah, it was just a lot to imagine that I was going to have you take 15,000 a day for a month. That was a lot. And then the B50, which you had never taken before. What were you taking D-wise before this?
I was taking zinc, magnesium, and a multivitamin.
Before the D, you weren't taking any D?
No, I was not taking.
Because you were in the sun all the time. You go in the sun a lot.
Yes.
And you have dark skin, and you would think that you would get easily D from the sun, but you weren't absorbing it because your microbiome was depleted.
Yes.
A random question, and you don't have to answer this, but did it help your GI system at all?
Yes, it did, actually. It did.
It's very really connected to the GI, so people that have constipation go to the bathroom a lot easier.
Yes.
How about allergies? Did it help your allergies?
I did not have allergies.
Excellent.
So.
How about one gentleman told me that he was peeing less during the day. He wasn't going to the bathroom as often during the day like he used to. Did you notice that?
No, and I tell you, I do drink a lot of water in the daytime. Maybe my system is just used to it.
Yeah.
But in the nighttime, I do not get up to go to the bathroom.
You never did before. So that,
no.
I'm just kind of looking for things that it changed for you. And what it mostly changed was your GI. And it also changed your sleep. You were able to fall asleep and stay asleep all night. And it let you wake up rested. So those are awesome. Thank you. Anything else you want to tell me that I forgot to ask?
No, I think we cover everything. But let me tell you, if you are not having a good night's sleep, or if you suffer from insomnia, this program is amazing, simply amazing. And if you're skeptical, you should still try it. Give it a go. Give it a chance. And I think that you will be well pleased with those results. welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.